this video we are going to learn the most important concept of vector, that is dot product. Dot product is also called as scalar product. So for us it's going to be note point number 6, dot product or scalar product. Now what is dot product? Basically it is multiplication of two vectors such that outcome is scalar. Okay, and that is why it is called as scalar product. Okay, so I repeat again, it is multiplication of two vectors such that outcome is scalar, which means in the outcome we are going to get a scalar result. Okay, that means a constant value. Now as I always said that any type of vector we divide into two parts. One is theoretical concept and other one is calculative concept. Okay, so we will divide dot product into two parts. One is theoretical concept and other one is calculative concept. I already said that when we talk of theoretical concept, it is the question in which we talk of dot product, but there will be no I cap, j cap, and k cap. And calculative concepts are one in which we have I cap, j cap, and k cap. Okay, so let's begin the discussion with the theoretical concept. Now, when we say theoretical concept, you should remember a formula of dot product. Let's say the vectors are 2. A bar dot b bar is equal to mod of a bar mod of b bar cos theta. This is the formula we have for dot product. Okay, so I repeat, the formula is a bar dot b bar is equal to mod of a bar mod of b bar cos theta. Okay, now here in this definition, the most important term to understand is theta. Now, if I ask you what is theta, can I say it is the angle between A bar and B bar? And that's what is given in the book also. Okay, it's an angle between two vectors. But remember here, since we are multiplying two vectors, we need to mention something about their direction. So here the theta is not just the angle between A bar and B bar. I would complete say that it is angle between A bar and B bar such that direction of A bar and B bar is same, that is either incoming or outgoing with respect to common point. Okay, with respect to common point. Now what I mean by this, let us understand diagrammatically. I have two vectors here. Okay, this is the angle between them. This is A bar. Since A bar is outgoing, B bar has to be outgoing. Or we can also have something like this: if A bar is incoming, then B bar has to be incoming, then only we can take this angle as theta. Okay, so now obviously once I done with this, the next doubt has to be, sir, what if the direction is one incoming and one outgoing? Okay, so if one of the vector, if one of the vector is incoming and other is outgoing. Okay, so what to do in such case? So in that such case, let's see this diagram. We have a vector, let's say A bar, which is outgoing, okay, and B bar is incoming, and this is the angle between them, theta. So in this we cannot write A bar dot B bar is equal to mod A mod B cos theta. Okay, we cannot write this because the direction is incoming or outgoing. Now what we do now, so many people says let's revert the direction of B bar. But if I revert the direction of vector, I need to write it as minus B bar. And then in that case, is it not I'm taking the dot product of a bar and minus b bar? Okay, so we don't want to change the vector. So can we do one thing? If you have studied the collinear concept well, is it not we can move the vector parallel to itself? Okay, so we can move this vector parallel to itself, or we can move it aage piche. So what I do here is, if I draw a segment along b bar whose length is same, and if I keep the direction is also same, now both the component is same, so can I say this is as good as b bar only? And now if you see, the direction of the vector is outgoing. So if I want to use dot product now, I'll consider this angle. Okay, and if you see in the diagram, this angle is pi minus theta, 180 minus theta. So in such case, is not a bar dot b bar would be mod of a mod of b cos of pi minus theta. Okay, now I'll be calculating after putting the value here, so I'm not using allied angle in this case. Okay, so this is it, the calculate theoretical concept of dot product. I repeat one more time. Whenever we discuss the theoretical concept of dot product, we think of this formula which says a bar dot b bar is equal to mod a mod b cos theta. Now remember, dot product में पूरा game theta पे है. Okay, so most of the questions are based on theta. So let us understand what is theta. Theta is angle between a bar and b bar. Okay, but it is not only that, such that the direction of a bar and b bar is same, that is incoming or outgoing, barabar, with respect to the common point, that is obviously. Okay, so here what you find, the direction is outgoing, here what you find, the direction is incoming. So obviously the doubt will come that what if the direction is not incoming or outgoing? So in that case we use free vector theory, that is we redefine the angle and use it here. Okay, so keep this formula in mind, in your mind, whenever we talk of the theoretical concept of dot product. Now let's move on to the calculative concept of dot product. Now in calculative concept, before we start, let us understand the dot product of I cap with I cap. Okay, now this you have done in physics. Okay, but generally when I mix dot product with cross product, no, people give me wrong answer for this. So I would suggest whatever I ask you in dot product, any technical concept, please refer to the original formula. Okay, that is this. If you know this, you will get result on the spot. Okay, so when I ask you a bar dot I cap dot I cap, in my mind I think of mod of I cap cos 0. Now why 0? Because what angle I cap makes with itself? Obviously 0. And I cap is a unit vector. So can I say it is 1 into 1 into 1? Therefore I cap dot I cap is 1. Okay. Similarly, can I say j cap dot j cap will be what? 1, and k cap dot k cap will be 1. Okay. So is that clear? Now let's move on to the next concept, that is I cap dot j cap. Again, don't give me direct answer. Let's apply the formula. Is not a bar dot b bar is mod a mod b cos theta. So here I write mod a mod b cos. Now what angle I cap makes with j cap? I cap is along x axis, j cap is along y axis. So can I say angle between them is 90 degree? So now what I get, 1 into cos 0, cos 90 is 0, so answer will be 0. So similarly, can I say j cap dot k cap will be also 0, and k cap dot I cap will be 0. Okay, so this, with this basic concept in my mind, let us understand how we take dot product of two vectors given in terms of ijk. So let's say we have a bar as a1 I cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap, and b bar is equal to, let's say, a2 I cap plus b2 j cap plus c2 k cap. Okay, and I want to perform a bar dot b bar. So what we write here, I write a1 I cap plus b1 j cap plus c1 k cap dot product with a2 I cap plus b2 j cap plus c2 k cap. Okay, now please remember, dot product is end of the day multiplication. Okay, and if I say in this, if I multiply two bracket, what we do, we open the brackets. Okay, so if I open the bracket, am I not going to get a1 a2 I cap dot I cap? The second term would be a1 b2 I cap dot j cap. The third term would be a1 c2 I cap dot k cap. And likewise, if I take b1 inside, so I get b1 a2 I j cap dot I cap. The next term would be b1 b2 j cap dot j cap and b1 c2 j cap dot k cap. Finally, let us take c1 k cap inside. So I get c1 a2 I cap, c1 b2 j I cap dot, sorry, it will be k cap dot this c1 a2 k cap dot I cap plus c1 b2 k cap dot j cap plus c1 c2 k cap dot k cap. Now, if you just refer to result number 1 and 2, is it not only I with I, j with j and k with k will be 1? Rest all will be 0. So, with that knowledge in our mind, can I say the final result would be a1 a2 into 1, b1 b2 into 1 and c1 c2 into 1. So, the final result would be what? A bar dot b bar is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2. Okay, so this is the formula which you should remember as a calculative concept. Now, in actual sum, we are not going to follow this particular format. Okay, what we do rather than is, if I say how to perform dot product, you will say I with I, j with j and k with k. Okay, and what we do, we add them. Okay, so next time when I say how to calculate dot product, your answer would be I with I plus j with j plus k with k. Okay, this has to be your dot product result. Let me show you with an example here. Let's say we have a bar is equal to I cap minus 2j cap plus k cap and b bar is equal to 3i cap minus 4j cap minus k cap, and I want to find a bar dot b bar. So your a bar dot b bar would be, is it not I with I? That means the coefficient of I will be multiplied with coefficient of I. J with j, so what I get, minus 2 minus 4, and finally k with k, so I get 1 into minus 1. So let's multiply. 3 ones are 3, 4 twos are 8 with plus sign, 1 ones are 1 minus 1. So what I get here, 10. Okay, so that is how we calculate dot product. So this is where we are done with the basic thought of dot product. Okay, whenever we think of dot product, we have two choices. Okay, one is theoretical, the other one is calculative. When I say theoretical, the answer is a bar dot b bar is mod a mod b cos theta, but make sure the theta is the angle between the vectors so that the vectors are incoming or outgoing. And if I am talking of calculative concept, what is a bar dot b bar? It is a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2. But as I shown in the above example, we are not going to write this. We are going to say I with I directly, j cap with j cap and k with k, and we are going to add them. Okay, so this table you please keep in mind. Okay, so highlight once you are done with this. Okay, so we have done the basic concept of dot product ready. Now let's understand the few properties and the result related to dot product. Okay, so here let me start with note point number 1 in this. Okay, I hope you've written type number 6. Okay, it is not note 6, it is type 6. Okay, so let's start. Now when we talk of dot product, there are few results which has to be there in my mind. uh, those results, if you know, you'll be doing any sums of the dot product. Okay, so let's start with the first result. Now they say dot product is commutative. Okay, dot product is, let me write it in the next line. I would say dot product is commutative. Now when I say commutative, what I mean is a bar dot b bar and b bar dot a bar is not a bar dot b bar is mod a mod b cos theta. Similarly, b bar dot a bar is what? Mod b mod a cos theta. Now if you can understand, is it not both mean same only, because we have just changed the order. So your a bar dot b bar is equal to b bar dot a bar. Okay, that means in dot product you can interchange the vector. Now let me show you in example what happens is in question, when you open the bracket, you will get something like this. Now here what we can write a bar dot b bar plus, let us flip, a bar dot b bar is not, result would be 2 a bar dot b bar. Likewise, if I have something like this, a bar dot b bar minus b bar dot a bar, so in this case is not, I get a bar dot b bar minus of a bar dot b bar. I repeat, in dot product, if we interchange the vector, the sign of vector remains same. So what happens is this value will get cancelled, and the answer here would be 0 and not a 0 bar. Okay, the reason is outcome of dot product is scalar. Okay, product is scalar, always remember this. Okay, so here the outcome would be 0 and not 0 bar. So this is your node point number 1 done. I repeat, dot product is commutative, which means you can interchange the vectors. Okay, let's go to the second result now. Now this is one of the very important result as far as the sums are considered. Now in this, if I say what is a bar dot a bar, okay, you might say 1, but you are wrong here. Please remember that is for I cap dot I cap, j cap dot j cap, and k cap dot k cap. There I said the vectors are unit vectors, but here a bar is not a unit vector. So what I should do, go to the definition. What is the definition says? Mod a cos. Now what angle a bar makes with itself? Obviously 0. So I get cos 0. What is cos 0 ka value? Is it not cos 0 is 1. So what is the final answer? Mod of a square. So what is a bar dot a bar? Mod of a square. Okay. So can I read the format like this? Vector dot vector is equal to magnitude of vector ka square. Okay. So remember it like this. Don't say a bar dot a bar, because that is just a reference I am taking. Okay. Why I said that? Because in future, if you say p bar plus q bar dot p bar plus q bar, okay, now what you'll do, you'll start opening the bracket, but I say no, is not, this can be written as mod of p bar plus q bar ka square. Okay, now can we remember, now this is where you should understand the property application, or better in the sum you will not find left to right, in sum you will find right to left. So what I'm trying to say is, rather than remembering this property as vector dot vector as magnitude of vector square, I would say magnitude of vector square can be written as vector dot vector. Okay, and after that what you do, it is open brackets. This you should remember as one of the standard result. Okay, so this property says what? This property says that magnitude of a square of, the magnitude of a vector ka square can be written as vector dot vector. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, that if in a sum we find magnitude of a vector, then number 1, take square, or I better say square both the side. Okay, square it, and number 2, write it as vector dot vector. And what do after that? Open the bracket. Okay, this is what you should understand. Okay, so let me give an example. Suppose I ask you, find mod of a plus b. Okay, and some conditions are given. So what you do in the solution, consider, let us say mod of a bar plus b bar is equal to some value lambda, because see, when we square we cannot square a single term. Okay, so now the first thing is squaring both the side. Now if I square, what I get, mod of a bar plus b bar ka square is equal to lambda square. Now what I do, write it as vector dot vector is equal to lambda square, and then we solve further. Okay, and solving further means what? Open the bracket. Now what to do and what result we will get, let us see in the question. Okay, so here now you should remember one very important thing is whenever in a sum we find magnitude of a vector, whenever in a sum we find magnitude of a vector, then number one, square it, number two, write it as vector dot vector, and finally open the brackets. Okay, so that is how we get the result. Okay, so this is your note point number 2 over. Now let's move to note point number 3. This is also a very important result. Okay, now let us say we want to find angle between two vectors. Okay, so if in a sum we want to find angle between two vectors, then always use dot product. Okay, now you might say, sir, why you said that angle, find angle bola, then always use dot product. Okay, this is the condition I want to highlight. Now those who know little bit of cross product, okay, first of all let me write the formula for dot product. A bar dot b bar is what? Mod A mod b cos theta. Okay, here can we adjust and write cos theta is equal to what? A bar dot b bar upon mod A mod b. Okay, so using this formula I can find theta. Now those who know cross product is not A bar cross B bar, we can write it as mod of A bar mod of B bar sin theta, अगर आपको याद है तो. But then please remember इसके साथ n cap भी आता है. This n cap is basically a unit vector. Okay, I'll explain this in a cross product, so don't bother about it. Let's just focus on the magnitude of A bar cross B bar. When I take magnitude of A bar cross B bar, it's not it is mod of A bar mod of B bar sin theta mod of n cap चला जाएगा. And from here I can get sin theta is equal to what? A cross B mod upon mod A mod B. Now the people argue with me that you said that when we say angle use dot product. बराबर, but we can also use this formula to get the answer because ये भी तो अपने को थीटा निकाल के दे रहा है. Okay, so answer to that is why we are specifically going for dot product and not cross product is, just recall trigonometry. In trigonometry you used to say in first quadrant cos theta is positive and sin theta is positive, barabar. In the second quadrant, is it not your cos theta is negative and sin theta is positive? So let's take an example. I use cross product, that is mod of A cross B upon mod A mod B. Okay, and solve, and let's say I got 1 by 2. Now when I say sin theta 1 by 2 implies theta is equal to what? Then you have two answers if you understand. You have 30 degree or 150 degree. Okay, because in both the quadrant your sin theta is positive. मतलब आपका एंगल 30 डिग्री भी हो सकता है, आपका एंगल वर्टिकली अपोजिट 150 भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, बट जस्ट इमेजिन वी हैव cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, now in this case your theta will be only 60 degree because in second quadrant cos theta is negative. Now you'll be saying sir एक second ये value आपका fourth quadrant में भी तो जा सकता है, but please remember the angle between vectors, you know angle between vectors का जो range होता है that would be 0 to 180. Okay, so the maximum you can have is this. इसके आगे जब तुम निकलते हो obviously we will not go anti clockwise, we will start measuring angle clockwise. So what is range of theta? 0 to 180. Are you getting it? So with this discussion, I hope you understand why I said angle means only dot product. Okay, so we are not supposed to write this, but then please do keep in mind that because cos theta is positive and negative in different quadrant and sin theta is same in both the quadrant, we avoid cross product. Okay, so is that clear, this one? Okay, and here we put mod onto the formula. The reason is mod because theta is acute. Okay, we are talking about the acute angle. So when I say acute angle, we put mod, otherwise there is no need of mod. Okay, so with this I hope the things are clear. So please remember, whenever we talk of angle, okay, just think of dot product. So suppose we want to find angle between AB bar and CD bar, then okay, in the this statement you see find angle, और किसके बीच में फाइंड करना है अपने को, बिटवीन ए बी बार एंड सी डी बार. ओके, सो व्हेन आई से फाइंड एंगल बिटवीन ए बी बार एंड सी डी बार, आई थिंक ऑफ व्हाट, think of dot product. This you need to keep in mind. Okay, और जैसा बोला think of dot product, let us apply the formula. Can we write here AB bar dot CD bar is equal to what, mod of AB bar mod of CD bar cos theta. Let us arrange them. What is cos theta is equal to, can I say AB bar dot CD bar upon mod of AB bar mod of CD bar, and with this we got the formula for the vector. ओके, अब हम लोग क्या करेंगे, वेक्टर निकाल के उसमें सब्स्टिट्यूट करेंगे. सो आई रिपीट अगेन, व्हेनेवर यू आर टॉकिंग ऑफ एंगल, थिंक ऑफ डॉट प्रोडक्ट. दैट इज योर थर्ड नोट पॉइंट. लेट्स गो टू द फोर्थ पॉइंट. ओके, नाउ व्हाट इज द रेंज ऑफ एंगल बिटवीन द वेक्टर्स. कैन आई से एंगल बिटवीन vectors lies between 0 and pi. I just now explained what is the range of theta, 0 to 180. Okay, so I write 0 less than theta less than equal to pi. Okay, now what we are going to do in this point is we are going to divide this range into 5 parts. Okay, so here let's start dividing the range into 5 parts. What is the first part? Can I say your theta can be 0? Now when I say theta equal to 0, let's imagine the diagram for this. It's not diagram would be A bar and B bar, and angle between them is 0. Now let's go for dot product because हम angle का बात कर रहे हैं. So what is A bar dot B bar? Can I say mod of A bar mod of B bar cos 0, and what is cos 0? It is 1. So this is A bar this. Now if I say what you can say specifically for vector A bar and B bar. So can I say here the direction of A bar and B bar is same, but just a sec, their magnitude can be different. Okay, now when I say direction is same, can I say their unit vector would be same? Okay, here we use a word called like parallel vectors. So instead of saying their unit vector is same, can I say like parallel vectors? And what is the condition? Okay, the condition is A bar dot B bar equal to mod of A bar mod of B bar. So if in sum I say show that the vectors are like parallel, आप लोग क्या करेंगे, आप A bar लेंगे B bar लेंगे, you're going to perform its dot product, आप उसका मैग्नीट्यूड निकालेंगे, उसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, and if it comes out to be same, it is called as like parallel vectors. So I repeat, what is the condition for like parallel vectors? Mod of A into mod of B. Number 2, can I say your theta can lie between 0 and 90, that is first quadrant. So diagrammatic wise I see this is your A bar, this is your B bar, and this is your theta. Now I cannot tell you the actual value of theta, but at least can I say that theta lies in first quadrant, which means theta is acute. Okay, so here we say theta is acute. And if theta is acute, tell me what is cos theta ka value, positive or negative? It will be positive. So with that, if I say what would be their dot product, so can I say mod of A mod of B cos theta? Here if you see, magnitude is positive, mod of B is also positive, and cos theta is also positive. So can I say the end result would be positive? And symbolically can I say positive means A bar dot B bar greater than 0. So here remember, whenever we say acute angle, okay, it means dot product is your greater than 0. Now kiska dot product, let's leave it on the sum. Are you getting this? And please, whenever the question is based on inequality, is not we think of wavy curve method. So later on when we do the sum, we'll be adding wavy curve to this particular concept. So this is the second case. I repeat, theta lies between 0 and 90. 0 and 90 means acute. Acute means the cos theta is positive, and if all the values are positive, their product will be positive. So end of the day, acute angle implies dot product greater than 0. Let's move on to the third case. Third case is when theta takes 90 degree. When I say theta takes 90 degree, it's not a diagram would be like this. Can I say A bar is perpendicular to B bar? Okay. When I say A bar is perpendicular to B bar, let's go for A bar dot B bar. What is A bar dot B bar? Can I say mod A, mod B cos 90? And cos 90 is 0. So what is that? 0 value. So can I say in short, this implies perpendicular, okay, implies dot product 0. Are you getting this? Okay, so perpendicular implies dot product 0. Keep in mind, it is again one of the very important thing. So आज के बाद जब भी perpendicular word दिखा, हम लोग क्या करेंगे? Dot product is equal to 0 करेंगे, ठीक है? Now let's go to the fourth result. In fourth result, the theta can be greater than 90. So can I say 90 to 180? Now if you see the diagram would be like this. This is your A bar, this is your B bar, okay, and this is your theta. We don't know the actual value of theta, but can I at least say theta is obtuse? Okay, and when theta is obtuse, that is second quadrant, cos theta would be negative. And if the cos theta is negative, can I say A bar dot B bar would be mod of A, mod of B cos theta. Mod of A का वैल्यू हमेशा क्या होगा? पॉजिटिव होगा. Mod of B भी क्या होगा? पॉजिटिव होगा. But just now we came to know cos theta क्या होगा? नेगेटिव होगा. So what is positive into negative? Answer is negative. And negative symbolically we write less than 0. Which means आज के बाद जब भी obtuse angle का word आया, okay, if you see obtuse angle, can I say this implies the dot product is less than 0. Okay, so this is the condition for obtuse angle. Again you say inequality, और inequality बोला तो दिमाग में कौन सा मेथड आएगा? Wavy method. Okay, so we'll go for wavy method to solve this type of question. And finally, let's go to the fifth condition when theta takes 180. Now most of the people argue that theta equal to 0 degree and theta equal to 180 degree, it's one and the same thing. Yes, you are right, theta equal to 0 और theta equal to 180 का diagram same ही होगा. लेकिन if you see, it's not 180 मतलब the direction is opposite. Okay, and technically word देखा जाए तो here your A bar dot B bar would be what? Mod A mod B cos theta. Theta की जगह पे हम क्या रखेंगे? 180. And what is cos of 180? If you know, cos of 180 is minus 1. So what you get? Minus mod of A bar B bar. Now if you see that 0 degree wala condition, you got A bar dot B bar is equal to mod of A mod of B, because cos 0 1 होता है. Okay, and the diagram was this. And what I said A bar and B bar are, I said they are like parallel vector. Like matlab they have the same direction. But here if you see, is it not the vectors are parallel, but the direction is opposite, and that is why we call this as unlike parallel vector. Unlike parallel vectors. And what is the condition for that? This implies their dot product is equal to minus of their magnitude ka product. Okay, so these are the two conditions we got for unlike parallel vectors. Okay, so that is where we have divided the complete angle into 5 cases. Okay, so let us say, let us formulate a table on this. Okay, I say theta and condition. Okay, so if theta is equal to 0, can I say like parallel? Implies what? A bar dot B bar is equal to mod A mod B. Okay, if I say acute angle, then it implies what? Your dot is greater than 0. When I say perpendicular, is not you say dot is equal to 0. If I say obtuse angle, is not, it is, says dot less than 0, that is negative. And finally, unlike parallel vector, is not A bar dot B bar is equal to minus of mod of A mod of B. So just do one thing at the end, you please write down this all the conditions on a table again, okay, and put that in box. इसको आप एक बॉक्स में डाल देना, ठीक है. फाइन. So this is we are done with the fourth note point of the concept. Fine. Let's move on to the next note point, that is note point number 5. Now here we are going to do some algebraic formulas based on dot product. Let's say if I say mod of a bar plus b bar का square. अब ये हमने ऑलरेडी अभी अभी किया था. इज नॉट मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर स्क्वायर कैन बी रिटन एज मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर स्क्वायर. Is not this can be written as vector dot vector. So let's write that. Okay, so can we write here vector? If you see now I'm using normal brackets. बराबर. इसके बाद मैंने क्या बोला था, we open the bracket. Now let's open the bracket. If I open the bracket, a bar will be multiplied with a bar. Please dot prominent होना चाहिए. A bar dot b bar. Next is b bar dot a bar, and finally b bar dot b bar. Now वेक्टर डॉट वेक्टर अभी अभी हमने किया था. इज नॉट इट इज मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वेक्टर का स्क्वायर प्लस इज नॉट डॉट प्रोडक्ट इज कम्यूटेटिव. सो कैन वी राइट बी बार डॉट ए बार इज ए बार डॉट बी बार एंड ऐड विथ ए बार डॉट बी बार. सो व्हाट आई गेट 2 ए बार डॉट बी बार एंड हियर आई व्हाट गेट मॉड ऑफ ए बार बी बार का स्क्वायर. नाउ एक सेकेंड, ये तो अपना एलजेब्रा का एक फॉर्मूला हो गया. ओके, द फॉर्मूला वाज ए प्लस बी द होल स्क्वायर. कैसे लिखते थे हम लोग ए प्लस बी द होल स्क्वायर फॉर्मूला? ए स्क्वायर प्लस 2ab प्लस बी स्क्वायर. बट लेट मी टेल यू, ये एलजेब्रा के फॉर्मूला जैसा नहीं है, बिकॉज सेंटर टर्म यू यूज टू कॉल इट एज 2ab. हियर वी हैव 2a बार डॉट b बार, विच मीन्स इसको आप फर्दर लिख सकते हो मॉड a मॉड b cos थीटा. Now I am not writing because in some sums we may require this. Okay, तो आप ये लिखने का, otherwise you can keep your answer here. So what is the basic formula? I repeat again, mod of a bar plus b bar का square is what? Mod of a square plus 2 a bar dot b bar plus mod of b square. और a bar dot b bar को आप क्या लिख सकते हो? Mod of a mod of b cos theta. Likewise, let us go for mod of a bar minus b bar का square. Can you guess the formula for this? Is not the formula would be mod of a square minus 2 a bar dot b bar plus mod of b ka square, where a bar dot b bar can further written as mod of a bar mod of b bar cos theta. So this is the formula for subtraction. And finally, there is one more interesting result for mod of a bar plus mod of a square minus mod of b square. Is it not mod of a square minus mod of b square can be written as a bar plus b bar dot a bar minus b bar. Now to explain that, let me go other way around. Can I say a bar plus b bar dot a bar minus b bar? क्या करेंगे यहाँ पे? Can we say open the bracket? So let's open the bracket. If I open, what I get? A bar dot a bar. Next is minus a bar dot b bar. Next is plus b bar dot a bar, and finally minus b bar dot b bar. If you see, a bar dot b bar and b bar dot a bar will get cancelled. So what I get here? Mod of a square minus mod of b square. Okay, so with this thought, I got the third result of the formula, which says mod of a square minus mod of b square is a bar plus b bar dot a bar minus b bar. Okay, so this is your third formula. Okay, now let's add one more result to it, and that is mod of, just put a star on the results, that would be better. There are too many results here. Result number 1, result number 2, this is result number 3, and then we have finally the fourth result, which says mod of a bar plus b bar plus c bar का square, that is 3 vectors का square. Okay, ideally हमको क्या लिखना चाहिए इसको? We should write this as a bar plus b bar plus c bar dot a bar plus b bar plus c bar. Those who are interested, do one thing, write this and open the bracket. Okay, if you do so, आपको एक result मिलता है, वो result मैं आपको directly बाहर कराता हूँ. ठीक है, so what we do is in this, पहले तीनों terms का square करके add. Okay, तीनों term का square करके add करना है. Then what you do is 1, that is first vector, into second vector into 2. So what I write here is plus 2 a bar dot b bar next plus second vector into third vector into 2. So what I write? Plus 2 b bar dot c bar. Finally, first vector into third vector into 2. So what I get here? Plus 2 a bar dot c bar. And that is how you open the bracket. Now let me check whether you understood this or not. Okay. Let's say we are talking of a bar minus 2b bar plus c bar का square. Okay. So let's try to open the bracket. What did I say? पहले तीनों का square करके add. So let's do that. तीनों का square करके 4b square 4c square करके add. But then please remember आगे के term में okay we need to take care of sign also, positive negative. So let's see this. This into 2 अगर मैं करेगा तो am I not going to get minus 4 a bar dot b bar? Are you getting it? Next would be is not this into 2. So what I get here? Minus 4 b bar dot c bar. And finally this into last into 2. So this time I get plus 2 a bar dot c bar. Okay. So with this I hope you got an idea how to open 3 vector के combination को. ठीक है. Now let us move to the last part of this discussion. Okay, this is your sixth point. Now this sixth point talks about geometrical application of dot product. That means using dot product geometrically हम लोग क्या find कर सकते हैं? So to answer this, remember we can find projection. Okay, in other words, I better say in the coordinate geometry term, I can say length. Okay, I would suggest that this is as good as shadow. Okay, this is the word I generally use to remember this concept. Okay, so if somebody asks you geometrically आप लोग dot product से क्या निकाल सकते हो, your answer would be we can find length. अब एक second, let's go back to the coordinate geometry. is not length के लिए हमारे पास already दो formulas है, एक है distance formula और एक है perpendicular distance formula. Okay, but in vectors apart from those two formulas we can also think of this. मतलब पहले thought तो वही आएगा, distance formula and perpendicular distance formula. But if that fails you can always come back to this particular concept. Okay, so it's a special case to find length. Now let me show which length I'm talking of and why did I use the word shadow. Okay, let's say we have two vectors a bar and b bar. Okay, now when I say what is projection of b bar on a bar, okay, so projection of b bar on a bar is equal to the projection का मतलब होता है shadow. Okay, so let's name this as OAB. Okay, this part is called projection of b bar on a bar. So I'll be using the word length OM. Okay, now if you see in the diagram, it's not if this is theta, I want length OM. और जैसा राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल आपने देखा इज नॉट वी कैन थिंक ऑफ ट्रिग्नोमेट्री. ओके, सो यहाँ पे मेरे दिमाग में आ रहा है ट्रिगो, और जैसा मैंने बोला ट्रिगो दिमाग में आएगा. इज नॉट आई कैन यूज साइन कॉस टेन. इफ़ यू सी हियर व्हाट आई वांट इज एडजेसेंट साइड, थीटा का एडजेसेंट साइड मुझे चाहिए एंड व्हाट आई हैव इज हाइपोटेनियस. ओके, सो एडजेसेंट और हाइपोटेनियस का कॉम्बिनेशन कौन ला के देता है? इज नॉट कॉस थीटा. सो हियर व्हाट वी डू इज वी से for length OM consider triangle OBM. In that cos theta is equal to, अगर आप देख रहे होते हो, length OM upon length OB होगा. I want length OM, so what is length OM is equal to is not length OB cos theta, and what I get here length OB is not length मतलब magnitude किसका, B का cos theta. So अगर this is your result number 1, this is your result number 2, can I say substitute 2 in 1? हम 2 को 1 में substitute करते हैं, तो can I say therefore projection of b bar on a bar, okay, is mod b cos theta. Okay, अब तुम बोलेगा सर यहाँ पे डॉट प्रोडक्ट कहाँ से आ गया? So एक second, just look at cos theta. Okay, what is the actual definition of dot product? It says a bar dot b bar is equal to what? Mod a mod b cos theta. So what is missing here? Can I say missing is mod a? And when I say mod A is missing, एक काम करते, let us say dividing by mod of A. If I do so, what I get, mod of A, mod of B, cos theta upon mod of A. So I got finally the result for projection. Projection of B bar on A bar is equal to what? A bar dot B bar. Dot product तो आप कैसे भी लिखो कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, upon mod of A. Okay, so that is how we get the projection ka formula, which can be used to find length. Okay, so please remember, which can be found to use length. Now ideally we are supposed to put mod on this. Now let's understand why. Just imagine you have a diagram like this. Okay, now here you have A bar, you have B bar, and now you want to talk about the shadow. So if I want to talk about shadow, I need to draw perpendicular, but this time I need to extend OA. Okay, so this is OA, M, and this is B. This is theta. Now tell me, if I want to find OM, is not I need this angle, and this angle is 180 minus theta. So if I go for cos of 180 minus theta, am I not going to get OM upon mod of B? So what is OM? Cos of 180 minus theta minus cos theta hota hai. So minus mod B cos theta. What is missing? Mod of A is missing. So minus mod of A, mod of B cos theta upon mod of A. So what I got? Minus of A bar dot B bar upon mod of A bar. Now length कभी negative हो सकता है क्या? नहीं, and that is why we should put mod. So I hope you understood why we put mod on the projection. Okay, but again I don't want you to get confused, so let's not write this particular result, okay, for the discussion. Let's simply remember this formula. Now you'll be saying, sir, ये क्या हमको पूरा टाइम लिखना पड़ेगा? आंसर इज नो, वी नीड टू रिमेंबर दिस फार्मूला. सो लेट्स एन एग्जांपल. सपोज हमको एग्जाम में पूछा फाइंड प्रोजेक्शन ऑफ ए बी बार ऑन सी डी बार. Okay, so how do we remember the formula? Please remember, I give a simple technique. Tell me, ऊपर हम लोग डॉट प्रोडक्ट लिखते हैं, बराबर ना? Now dot product is commutative, so you write a dot b or b dot a, doesn't make any difference. Okay, so can I say numerator में तो को दोनों वेक्टर का डॉट प्रोडक्ट लिखना है. Okay, upon में this is where the difference comes. If I write mod of a के जगह पे mod of b, the answer would be different. ठीक है, सो आई नीड टू टेक केयर ऑफ कि डिनोमिनेटर में क्या लिखना है. एंड टू रिमेंबर दैट, प्लीज रिमेंबर अ वर्ड लाइक दिस, जो पीछे वो नीचे. ओके, आई रिपीट सिंपल वे, the vector which is at the end should be there in the denominator. So in simple word we say पीछे वो नीचे. प्लीज़ रिमेंबर, आई एम नॉट मेकिंग यू राइट दिस. अगर आपको चाहिए तो साइड में क्लाउड करके लिख सकता है, जो पीछे वो नीचे. सो विद दैट, हुज पीछे? सी डी बार. तो नीचे कौन होगा? मॉड ऑफ सी डी बार. सी डी बार नहीं है, ध्यान रखना, मॉड ऑफ सी डी बार. सो पीछे वो नीचे. इजी वे टू रिमेंबर द फॉर्मूला. ओके, सो विद दिस वी आर डन विद द प्रोजेक्शन कॉन्सेप्ट. नाउ in this discussion, I want you to remember few results directly. Number one is a bar dot b bar का formula is mod a mod b cos theta. This is theoretical concept. What is a calculative concept? Can I say I with I plus j with j plus k with k? Okay, so this is your calculative concept. Next is, अगर सबने बोला find angle, तो think of dot product only. अगर सबने बोला perpendicular, then you say dot product 0. Okay, don't use a bar b bar, you better say dot 0. Okay, अगर मैंने बोला magnitude of a vector given, तो हम लोग क्या करेंगे? square and write it as vector dot vector. Okay, and finally length अगर आता है तो आप क्या बोलेंगे? projection. Now I am not saying forget about all the results. These are the key results which you should remember. Okay, so at the end important points related to dot product करके आप इसको heading दे देना, important points of dot product. Okay, so just put that in a cloud at the end. Are you getting it? So with this we come to an end of introduction of the dot product. In the next video we'll be discussing the calculative concept of dot product, and thereafter we'll be discussing theoretical concept of dot product. Now before I conclude, let me be very clear. There is a chapter called 3D line plane after that. Okay, all those chapters, okay, I would be dealing, or I would be solving those chapters using the vector concept. Okay, so मतलब वो chapters के कोई भी formula मैं use नहीं करने वाला है. So what I request you is, please take this dot product very seriously. So please write down this particular detail at least 2 to 3 times. Please mark my word, it is going to help you a lot, so don't take it lightly. Okay, write this video 2 to 3 times. आई वुड एक्सपेक्ट कि जैसे मैंने अभी आपको एक्सप्लेन किया, आप भी वैसे ही मुझे एक्सप्लेन करने को आना चाहिए. ओके, एंड देन यू कैन स्टार्ट विद द सम्स एंड यू विल सी द डिफरेंस. ओके, सो विद दिस आई विल एंड दिस वीडियो. थैंक यू सो मच.